Good evening, everyone. We're joining the match between Jasper Kuzman and Mushtaq Hamid. 5-3, first to 10, sorry, in the semi-final of the Tour Championship. The winner will play Jamie Anderson, who overcame Mohamed Fawzi in an impressive win by the #1 seed in the Money League. And now we're just going to see if Jasper Kuzman, who has a 2-frame lead, can overcome Mushtaq Hamid, who's been in great form recently. And it's in a bit of a messy game in terms of scheduling. Jasper Kuzman tends to be able to play only late on in the evening, and Mushtaq's ideal time is early afternoon, but has spots and is committed to playing after 10, but does have to have a break around after midnight sometime in order to go for prayer. So we may get 3 or 4 frames in this evening, and there is one more day tomorrow. It has been extended till Thursday, the deadline, so they may finish off tomorrow, or they may finish round about 1:30, 2 o'clock. It's entirely up to them, but Jasper Kuzman just needs 5 frames, so whether that would be a target for Kuzman to try and finish it off. But like I say, Mushtaq Hamid has been in good form, has won two titles already in the last 4 tournaments, if my calculations are correct. There's the current table. Jasper Kuzman leads this season with 735,000, and Mohamed Fawzi close by in second. Jamie Anderson has 583,000 and has a potential to add another 60,000 on top of that if he can win this tournament. 125,000 for the winner. And when it comes to the Roll of Honour this season, there you see Mushtaq Hamid has won the Gibraltar Open and Indian Open in recent, and also won the German Masters and the Scottish Open. So he's won 4 titles this season. So has shown good form. And once he won that initial title this season, it's given him a lot of confidence. But we're now in frame 9 of this 19-frame match. 19 points to Kuzman is on the table with a 3 break. Yeah, Fawzi, just to confirm the title wins this season, Fawzi has 5, Mushtaq 4, Kuzman 4, and Anderson 2. Long red here into the top left-hand corner pocket for Mushtaq. No. He's left that red on. Possible pot here into the bottom right for Kuzman if he wants it. Having a look around first, seeing what the options he has. Not a given this shot, but with a certain amount of concentration, it should be potted. No. So chance here for Mushtaq, and he'll be looking, if he can, to get an early frame and keep the gap as close as possible and not let Kuzman have a cushion of 3 or more frames, and because that can affect the confidence of both players, and Kuzman will have more scope to take risks, which is not what Hamid wants. Ideally, he just wants to keep Kuzman within his grasp and just show Kuzman that he's not going to dominate. So Hamid pots his first red of this evening's session. Yellow and a screw back down towards that green. Hopefully we'll get a good bounce off. And looks quite a bit too hard, that though. But that's not too bad. Has a red into the bottom middle. And can play with the blue or brown. The brown will go into the top left or bottom left. Black is only available into the top left. Pink is up near the bulk area. So Mushtaq will be looking to get the black into play as soon as possible. Possibly try and get the pink. It's got a bit too far for the brown. As the blue into the bottom right. Now has two options here. Has this red in the bottom left-hand cushion, but he would really have to cannon into the red below the black spot to try and get onto the black, and it's too risky in my view. So this red here into the top left, and he can just glide or just stay around that area where the red is going for, and stay on for the brown into the bottom middle. So just playing with the brown at the moment. There's plenty of reds to play with, though. Can work a way to get through to that. Have a number of opportunities to get close to the, or get a view on that black into the top left. This could be one of them. But obviously he's risking being out of position. So he might play for the blue or come back. And that's what he's doing. Don't think he has the blue into the top left, though. So I think he might have to go for the yellow here. So it needs a good position here. It might be a good opportunity to try and move in and break up those reds around the black spot. Oh, but he's got a kiss on that brown. Didn't want that. Does have the red to the right of the pink spot. And he has a nice angle just to roll down towards the black. If he plays it right, but it's a tough shot. Has to be played correctly. Obviously, he's got to make sure the pot goes in. No. And now you see he did have a little angle there on the black. Jasper Kuzman now back on the table. Has an angle here to move into the black. We'll have to see if he attempts to go into the black and risk going out of position. Or will he put 100% top? No. He's decided to go for the pink. 3 points in it, plenty of points on the table. No, misses the pink. Chance here for Mushtak. Red over the top left-hand pocket. He's going to have to come back down for the, or back across for the blue or brown. Just overhit that. Has the pink. Won't give him any position on the reds. Will give him more points, of course, if he goes for the pink, but the brown might be the way to go here. Just to drop down onto the red below the black spot. Again, needs to judge the pace right. He could, of course, just try and go into those reds or into that area and hope he gets a bit of luck and opens the reds up and frees the black more than it is at the moment. No, he's deciding just to roll up to it. The black pot just dribbles in. Oh, and that's lovely. He's got position on the red along this black cushion. Doesn't have much ability to maneuver that white, though. It is pretty straight. So he's going to really have to put a lot of power on here, and I hope he can bring the white across in line for the black into the top left here. He could screw back as well and go off the top left-hand cushion and hope he can open something up. But we'll just have to see. Let's see what he tries. He does try to screw it back, hits the red, sends it towards the cushion, and just a little less power. He could have been on the black there, but he's not. Has a long, difficult blue. Has a yellow and has this green along the bottom cushion. Of course, he could play a snooker or a safety shot. So 23 points to 20. I don't know if that was a shot to nothing. I don't think he would have been like to have been in the position Kuzman's in now, so perhaps that was just a safety shot, a containing shot. And Kuzman back on the table. Straight. It is relatively easy in terms on paper what to do here. Just clip that red below the black spot, put a left-hand side on it, and the right pace, it should rest on the back cushion, the right cushion. It's not nowhere near the cushion, but it is relatively safe. The chance of a pot on this red on the top left-hand cushion, but it is risky. And Mushtaq playing safe, so Mushtaq taking no chances. Has come to this session with a serious mindset. Oh, and I didn't see that straight away. That red was on, and perhaps Mushtaq didn't feel that that red was on. I didn't. It didn't look on to me, but obviously it was. And now Kuzman's right in here as the black, and a great chance here. To get a stranglehold of this frame. Screw back here for the black into the bottom left. And he's gone too far. So not first frame, of course. So Kuzman not got the run of the table yet. Has the brown to play with, which was lucky. But nothing on here, and it's going to have to be safe. Don't think he can get through to that red to the left of the black enough to pot it into the bottom left. I was looking at the red. The red will go into the top left. Perhaps he's just going to push the red or try a double. No, he's just playing safe and just making sure that Mushtaq couldn't cut that red in to the top left. And Mushtaq can send the white now down to the bulk area. No, he's gone for the double. Oh, unlucky. Apologies for the loss of picture if you're watching on YouTube. It's back on now. Gone for the double. Kuzman, the specialist in this shot. But quite far out. But the red just below the pink is on. But if he misses it, the red near just southeast of the blue would be on for Kuzman. So he's got to be careful here, Mushtaq. And the same if he goes for the one below the blue. If he goes too far forward, he might leave the red below the pink on in the middle. So he plays the red on the near the top left-hand cushion, goes off the cushion first. So he doesn't. He's looking for safety, of course, and that was a brave shot. And pocket and misses though. So it was a good shot decision, or a good choice of shot by Ahmed. Just leaving that long red on, which was risky. And now has this red into the middle, or the red into the bottom right. He is tight on the cushion though, so I think the one near the middle will be the one he goes for. And the frame is frozen on my side, so apologies for that. But it does go for the one in the middle. Now he's on the brown. I'll just screw back here for the red into the same pocket. Too far though. And Mushtaq also not got the run of the table yet. Doesn't have to do too much here, just as long as he pots this red, he should be on the pink. 5 points the difference. Nice shot. So has the pink now, and he can screw back and head towards the red on this cushion. He does have the choice of the brown, just depends. It looks a bit too much of an angle for the brown, so pink would be the shot, and he just needs to judge the screw back, and he hasn't done that enough. It's a tough shot that to judge. Wasn't successful. Now he's going to probably play safe and try and play a snooker here. But I don't think he's got it. Cue ball's a good cue ball. But a possible shot here. He could play shot to nothing here, Kuzman. And again, the screen is frozen, which I do apologise about. And Kuzman just plays a safety shot, sending the red back down the table. That was a great snooker, but a good escape by Mushtaq. And has been fortunate to leave the red unpottable into the top right-hand pocket. I don't think it will go through. Perhaps it does. It did actually go, but Kuzman cleverly played it in a way where he wouldn't leave it on. And Kuzman says, oops. I think he was commenting there on the lack of pace he gives that shot. And then Mushtaq trying an extravagant exhibition shot to try and pot that red, but it's not worked out, and now he's left that red on. The green is tight on the bottom left-hand cushion. So that is something Mushtaq can hold on to. And the yellow. So yellow and green both tight on the cushion. So all still to play for here. Unless Kuzman can work his magic. He's looking for a good positional shot on the yellow here. Maybe a screw back off the right cushion. for a yellow down the top cushion into the top left-hand pocket, but I don't think you could still try it here. Could have been in a better position, more closer to the cushion, but no, he's decided not to take it on. So he sent it towards the black, but there's no snooker, and Mushtaq has control now of the table. We're looking to put Jasper in a difficult position here, ideally with a snooker, and he's got it. Good shot. So Kuzman on the back foot here, even though he's 3 points in front. Needs to get out of this snooker and try and leave it safe. Gets the escape, and it is relatively safe, but Mushtaq can now dictate what happens next, and again he'll be looking for another snooker, possibly behind this brown. Oh, he sent it towards the pocket, so he will be looking for some kind of snooker. I don't think he's got it. White is tight on the cushion though, but this is a chance for Kuzman. Green is tight on that left-hand cushion though. And Kuzman decides just to send the yellow back. While it is safe, Mushtaq does have an opportunity here to put Kuzman in a snooker. Send that yellow towards the black of two cushions. There's one. Actually, it's one cushion technically, but it could have gone off the left cushion behind the black, but didn't get the snooker. And now Kuzman has the slight advantage. He has the opportunity to put Mushtaq in some trouble here. Now, has he got the pace on the yellow? No, I don't think he has. He's just undercut it, or underhit it, sorry. So both players underhitting it and not quite getting the snooker that they're looking for in order to put their opponent in trouble. And Mushtaq just happy to send the yellow down to the other end of the table. And I don't know if that was the shot to make. Had an opportunity to try and go off the right cushion near the top right hand corner pocket, and then the top right hand cushion, and then back down towards the black, but the white would have been more central. So Kuzman now has a chance, and he doesn't make it either. So both players not taking advantage of opportunities to make a snooker. This is definitely an opportunity for Mushtaq now. Off the right cushion, then off the top left-hand cushion, top right-hand cushion, sorry, and back down towards the black. But no, he's misjudged it. So a number of unforced errors here. It's a matter of which player is going to get the snooker that they're looking for, and will that make the difference in who wins this frame. Green is safe, of course, so whoever wins the battle for this yellow may not necessarily go on to win the frame. That's a good snooker. from Kuzman. Maybe Mushtaq can just clip the yellow. He can. And can he pot it? No, but it's safe. That's a nice shot. But Kuzman has the advantage here. He can now send the white down towards the pink and just put the yellow central towards this right cushion. No, he's decided to hit it against the brown. So a bit tentative, some tentative shots by both players, especially Kuzman. In terms of just playing the safety shot first, trying not to make any mistakes. And that's a lovely shot by Mushtaq. Got the right pace on that, although Kuzman can just clip the yellow, but only has half a ball to work with. And the yellow will be pushed towards the bottom left-hand cushion here. So he might just play it soft. And he's played a pot, shot to nothing. Great shot. Obviously, that probably was his only option. And you might as well play a shot to nothing and play it at a pace enough that will take the yellow back towards the black. But like I said, the green now on the tight on the cushion. It is potable here, although he's tight on the cushion. And he's just played a safety. So 40 points to 35 for Kuzman in this 9th frame. First frame of this evening. First to 10. Oh, I don't think he's got that snooker. I think Kuzman can see this green. It was a nice try by Mushtaq, but I think he may have played the wrong shot there. In hindsight, perhaps maybe sending the white down to the other end of the table would have been the best shot. But he's basically given the green to Kuzman, who now has the table. Brown into the bottom right here. And blue into the top left will leave Mushtaq needing snookers. So we'll be looking to get position on this pink, I would presume. No, he didn't try for position. He just wanted to make sure the blue was in. So can attempt to pot this pink with a little bit of assurance that Mushtaq can't pot anything if he misses the pink, because he needs one snooker. And Kuzman sends the pink towards the top right-hand pocket. Mushtaq now with a big task, has to get a snooker. The black's in a nice position to do that. It's not tight on the cushion, so there is opportunities, or there is a space for him to make the snooker, but it's very difficult with just 2 balls. I'm sure we'll play to the end. And Kuzman just nicks the black. doesn't really change the situation any much. The black is away from the cushion, which is what Mushtaq needs, a target of some kind. And now he's just playing safe, Mushtaq, just waiting for the opportunity to try and get that pink behind the black or the white behind the black. Kuzmin here will be trying to get the pink over one of the pockets and try and scupper any option for Mushtaq to play a snooker. Now is an opportunity. So tempted double there by Kuzmin, but hit the edge. But now it's left a chance here. It's a difficult shot though. But Mushtaq has to get the right pace and put enough right-hand side to try and get the white behind the black. Well, he's not even attempted to do it. That's a very strange shot. To me, it looked as though he didn't even try to put that white behind the black. So he may be just waiting for his moment. As Kuzmin pots a beautiful pink. So Mushtaq missed that opportunity there. I'm not sure why he didn't play it. Try and get that snooker. Just playing too safe maybe, as Jasper Kuzmin takes the first frame of this session and now leads 6 frames to 3 and needs 4 more frames to go into the final. When there's been a 1-minute break as Mushtaq just refreshes. And Mushtaq comes back. Kuzmin has gone to the bathroom. So we're just holding on here for Kuzmin to come back. And while we'll do that, we can just have a quick look at the highest break, which is I could basically tell you rather than show. I don't necessarily to show you, but we can have a look at the tournament particulars. There in white there, the Tour Championship, 121 by Mohamed Fawzi's the high break. So he'll get 12,100. So whoever wins the high break will get at least £12,000, which is a decent sum of money to go onto their total. And obviously Anderson, Kuzmin and Hamid, the only players left to try and beat that, if that's something they want to go for. And it's actually £150,000 for the winner of this tournament. I said it was 125 earlier, but it's 150 for the winner, 60,000 for the finalist, and 50,000 for the first place playoff. So both players are back. And they're just working out whose break off it is. It looks like it's Mushtaq's break, so Kuzmin's just holding on for Mushtaq to start. And as we were about to start, break off there by Mushtaq. Not offering much. Kuzmin looking to just skim the top of the pack of reds and hopefully get somewhere near that cushion and just nick the brown. Could have been better, but no real danger, I don't think, here. There's a possible pot on. But if he's going to play a shot to nothing here, he's going to have to make sure he puts a bit of stun on this Mushtaq. Oh, he's potted it. Nice shot. And he's on the black. Oh, well, he's looking away. He's got the pink as well. I'm not sure. I still think he can get the black. It's just that I think the pink is a better choice of shots. It gives him a bit more control. Now, has he got this red that's still moving into the bottom middle? He has. It doesn't look like he likes the feel of it. Is he going for a double here? I think he is. A bit risky. I think the red into the bottom middle is much easier shot. But he tried the double anyway. And now he's offered that same ball to Kuzmin. Or Kuzmin's. And I'm just trying to think it's not in terms of Jasper's surname, you don't tend to get, or maybe I'm wrong, you don't tend to get many surnames that are plural. Not to say that Kuzmin is a noun, but the fact it's Kuzmin's as opposed to Kuzmin, which I keep incorrectly saying as the pronunciation. It's obviously Kuzmin's. I'm just trying to think, is there any other surname that can be seen as plural? Any as a quiz question, if anyone can name a surname that's plural or can be seen as plural, you can put it in the green room chat just as a bit of fun. But as we get back to or in the comments and YouTube, wherever, but chance here for Kuzmin now. Red into the top middle. So first red of this 10th frame for Jasper Kuzmin. Blue into the top left. A bit of follow through will leave him with a red into the middle. No, he's gone for the snooker, so a bit of patience by Kuzmin's. Waiting for a better opportunity. Putting Mushtaq in a bit of difficulty here. And Mushtaq will be just looking to roll up towards that pack in some way. No, he's decided to go for this red, this loose red, and he's hit it. But he's left it on. And a chance here for Kuzmin to get a good position on the blue from this red and to go into the pack. The pink is not scuppering the collision into the reds off the blue, should he pot this red. And that's a lovely position. Maybe you would have wanted it a bit more straight, and that's why he's maybe looking at the green instead. But he missed an opportunity there, Kuzmin. Could have gone into the pack really wild and really opened them up, but he might be able to do it on the green. No, he's missed the green. It's all about percentages, this game. If he'd just been a little bit more to the left, and had a better angle on the blue, he could have been amongst the reds all over the table and be on for a big break. But because of those few inches or centimeters, it's still all to play for in this frame. Kuzmin, oh, that's a lovely shot. Misses the blue and the brown, and there's a great cue ball tight on the cushion. Opens a few reds up either side. And a bit of banter between both players, with Mushtaq commenting on Kuzmin's choice of putting the white behind the brown. Rafa Elhagen is the player they're talking about, of course, also known as the Grinder. A player who is more of a match player, doesn't make all the big breaks and extravagant shots, but kind of grinds you down with a pot here and then a snooker and a containing shot and a safety. And I think that's what they were talking about there. Kuzmin saying he didn't have any other opportunity, but I think he did really. He had the choice of the blue into the top left, but it's all down to each player's preference and how they want to play. Red into the bottom middle for Mushtaq Hamid. Blue now into the middle here, or into the top right. As the yellow, of course, or the brown. The brown wouldn't be the shot I would take on. I think the blue into the middle would be my shot. Or the yellow. Yeah, the yellow is pretty safe. Can send the white back down the table. Well, Mushtaq's left himself with a longish red here. Good pot. Didn't need to do much with it. Had the blue into the middle, but bit of an angle, but it's still potable, and you can maybe send the white down the center, the spine of the table here, and back down into the reds. Make sure he pots the blue though. When he's decided not to do that, he's gone for the blue into the bottom right hand pocket. The red that's just hanging off the pink spot is his next target. Whether he's going to pot it or not. Excuse me. And he does pot it. Good pot, but Nothing straightforward for a colour. Brown, of course, is the most straight in terms of straight angled shot. The easiest shot on paper, but it's towards this pocket that no one likes. The bottom right hand corner pocket, always difficult. And he misses, of course, if you're looking at the pictures. Guzman back on the table. 6-3 then, the Tour Championship 2019. Semi-final. Winner will play Jamie Anderson, who waits in the wings. He's actually in the audience at the moment. And his mouth will be watering to continue his current good form in this tournament. And maybe possibly assessing his opponent as he's doing that. Guzman on the table now. There's a chance here. Green into the bottom middle. Oh, that was an interesting shot, and it's not turned out too well. Instead of screwing it back for the red, which is near the top left-hand corner pocket, he played it forward, tried to open up a few more reds, and that's blocked his way to that original red. Good pot of the red on the top right-hand cushion, though. And now yellow or brown. Play the brown into the middle and put a lot of top on the ball here and hope that the white will automatically, well, would have, if he'd put a lot of top on, go down towards the reds or towards that side of the table, but decided just to pot the brown at a soft pace and go for that red that he originally wanted. Black into the bottom left here. That's a good shot. Has opened up the reds a bit more here. Red into the bottom middle would be my shot and open up the pink. He's looking at that now. Pink into the top left. He'll move forward into the reds just to free the spot. Now he stuns it and now the pink is kind of obscured the other two reds. Although they may be potable into certain pockets, they're not fully free. They might screw back if he has an angle here, or just follow through for the black and try and get on an angle in order to move into them, or he will have to do that at some point, of course. Decides to go for the black, and he's just over hit it a little bit. Well, it's a much more difficult shot than he would have liked, but it is a perfect angle to go into the pink. Yes, gets it, but needed a bit of stun in order to go into the pink, and now he's gone out of position. £24 points the difference. 51 on the table. Taking his time with the shot. Could have been a possible double attempt there. A shot to nothing. But now he's given the initiative to Mushtaq, but I don't think Mushtaq's going to take it. It's going to go straight for the pot. Mushtaq, of course, could play good snooker here. But this is a risky shot by Mushtaq. But he's got it, and it's the right shot to take. Very aggressive. Has black and pink to play with here. Just a very soft shot here in the pink. So red, black or pink, and then obviously you'd be looking for an angle to move down for the other red. Oh, he's a bit straight on the black. So it looks like the pink will be the one to go for. Doesn't need to hit it too hard, and this is what he doesn't want to do. He's got to be careful of not overhitting it. That looks quite nice. That's a lovely shot. £10 points the difference now. So red potted. Could have been better on a colour though. Has the green. He's looking at the brown. It's pretty close together, object ball and cue ball. So it should be relatively easy shot. A bit of top on the white. Brown goes in. So all the colours on their spots. 5 points behind. Can he clear up? Nice position on the green. I want to go off this bottom right hand cushion and back on for the brown. Or you could just play a screw back. Different players have different ways and means. As long as it goes in, that's the main thing. Green goes into the bottom right hand pocket. Brown into the top right. And then he wants to get a good position on the blue. Always, I think he's a bit too close to the cushion here, but still potable. So could have been better. He may push the white towards the black cushion and play the pink into the middle pocket. And that's what he's done. £9 points in front, so the pink needed for the frame. And well done. Mushtaq Hamid takes frame 10. And it's now 6 frames to 4. And Mushtaq keeping on Jasper Kuzman's tail, which is something I'm sure he and his team would have discussed before this match in preparation, not to let Kuzman's fly away. Yes, and the Kuzman saying the oops there because they're now going to have to wait. It's Kuzman's break, so really they need to come out and get back in sync in terms of whose break it is. I'm just going to take this opportunity to, well, actually, I'm going to hold on. I'm just going to have a quick break myself. Of course, the pictures will still be available. I'll just have a quick brew. And it looks as though they're going to stay in this position rather than changing tables. So I'll be back pretty soon, but you can obviously enjoy the match without my sulfur, dairy, and tones for the moment. I'll be back probably in about 5 or 10 minutes. We're watching the Tour Championship semi-final between Jasper Koosmans and Mushtaq Hamid. 11th frame of 19, first to 10. Mushtaq looking to capitalise on his win in the last frame. Has a good position here. 8 points behind, but has the table. I'm going to say we could have screwed back for the red into the bottom left here. It's hanging around the bottom left-hand cushion, but he's got this red into the bottom middle. And screw back for the pink and cannon onto the red northwest of where the red is, but no, he's decided to move up for the blue. Just dink this blue in and we'll have this red into the bottom left-hand cushion. He may have tried for the red to the left of that triplet. Or triplet for 3 balls there, just to the left of the pink. And he can move down for the black. Oh, he's just gone a bit too far. Might have the pink into the middle here. It's a soft shot. No, he doesn't look like he can get through. Unlucky there. He's having another look. He might go for the long shot into the top right hand pocket. If he can't get through to the centre pocket. No, he's potted it. Nice shot. Of course, he did put some top on it in order to get position on this red. That's a good shot. No, he just wants to... Oh, can he get through to that red? It looks as though he can. But it's about position on the colour. And he's looking to see if that red will go through. He might be just playing a safety shot here. Perhaps he doesn't have the angle, so he's just going to send that red back up to the bulk area or just put it to the side. Well, that's what he did try to do, but he didn't expect the double kiss. And now he's left it on for Koosman here, who's straight in there and knows he has a chance. He can cannon into these 2 reds. And he's nicely done the pink here, so chance here for Koosman, who's 12 points behind at the moment. Koosman, the winner of the last tournament, the Players' Championship. And there's won all but 2 of the events or possibly 3, all but 3 of the tournaments he's entered. Has a superior pound-for-pound average. He's the number 1 player on paper. And will be the favourite for the Worlds when they come up very soon after the China Open. But it's not a guarantee, though. Compared to maybe last year, he does have competition. Especially Mohamed Fawzi, who's beat him on a number of occasions. And it'll be interesting to see if he does get through to the final of this tournament, how Jamie Anderson will do against him. If Anderson can get a psychological advantage over him going into the Worlds. 5 points the difference in this frame. Kuzma wasn't able to take advantage of that opportunity he had. But he's back on the table now. Possible red here. Shot to nothing. Sends the red into the bulk area and actually gets a full ball snooker. That's turned out quite lucky for him. He acknowledges the fortune to his opponent. Mushtaq, not a problem to hit the red. It's just about getting it safe. We'd just be looking to hit the red and maybe send it beyond the yellow. Well, he's hit it quite hard, which always has danger, and he's left it on. So not the best result for Mushtaq there. And that snooker, that fluke, so to speak, by Kuzmans has worked to his advantage. Red into the top middle. Blue now into the middle, top middle, and he'll either send the white off the black cushion or just hold on, which he has done. 1 point in it now, this red, to make this frame all square in points. Jesper on the table though, and that's not a great shot. Left himself with a long blue here. But gets set nicely. Nice angle on the yellow to move down for the green, which is in the pink area. Oh, it hits the brown, and is it going to snooker him? Yeah. Yes, it is. So he snookered himself. 7 points the difference in Kuzman's favour. He can just touch this green. Oh, he's hit the brown. So a foul by Kuzman. And he's pushed the green over the pocket. So chance here for Mushtaq Hamid. Needs a good position on this brown. And he wants to be in the top right-hand corner of the table. He wants to end up in the top right-hand corner, if he can, for a good position on the brown. And he's not done that. He has still got the brown into the top left. And he can hold on for the blue. Should pot this on paper. And Kuzman giving expletives in the table chat. He knows what mistake that was. 2 points in front now, Mushtaq. Needs blue and pink. Favourite to win this frame now, Mushtaq Hamid. Oh, that's not a good shot though. He's left a very difficult pink on here. 7 points the difference. Just needs the pink, but needs to be careful not to leave it on. Will he go for the pot? So he's missed it there. So game's still on. Kuzman still has a chance. Can play shot to nothing here. Can go for the pot in the top right hand corner pocket and hit it in the in a way where the pink will go back down towards the table. I don't think he even tried to pot that. He's just playing safe. So we have an end game here on the pink and black for the 11th frame. Will it end up with Kuzman's having a 3-frame advantage, or will it be a 1-frame advantage? Ahmed plays the pink into the bulk area. Maybe a little bit too close to the cushion, the right pocket than he would have liked. But Kuzman doesn't attempt it and plays it towards the black, trying to get a snooker. And again, it's a similar situation, but in the reverse way, where Mushtaq could attempt to pot this pink and send the white down towards the table. So a shot to nothing here. But he's got to play at the right pace, though. Make sure the pink lands in the central spine of the table. That's a great shot, and he's potted it, and hopefully the white won't go. It's going towards the pocket, but it's not going in. So another frame for Mushtaq, barring any foul on this black. 6-5. Well played to Mushtaq. He's shown patience and concentration. And now the advantage is just 1 frame as Jasper pots it in consolation. So, frame 12. 6-5. First to 9, of course. First to 10. 9 frames left to play. I'm just going to quickly refresh this page. Be back very shortly on the table. I don't think we've missed any shots. There you go, 6-5. Kuzma misses the attempt on the red into the bottom left. Chance here for Mushtaq. And this is, he'll be looking to just put some points on the table. Get a bit of a cushion. In terms of points, in order to take him into the end game and give him a better chance of battling it out to win the frame. Good pot on the blue. Red over the bottom left-hand pocket here. Just get the pace right so he's on the black. If he has a good angle, he could maybe move into the pack here. Decent shot. Angle's not perfect. He could just screw back here for this red into the bottom left again. One that he's just queuing over. No, he's decided for the red into the top middle. Oh, he's played it a bit too far there. Too close to the top left-hand cushion, but he's still on. Has to be a lot more concentrated on this black. Make sure the pot goes in. Play it with a bit of pace here. and pushes the red towards the pocket, and he's still on for it. Good shot. He's going to have to put a bit of stun on this red, so it goes behind the black and on the other side of the, above the black, as you see it. No, he's not got that right. He's touched the black, so black is still on into the top right hand pocket, but it's a lot more difficult shot. And he could screw back, try and open a red or two, but this is going to be a difficult shot. Oh, he went for the middle and he missed it. And that's always the temptation in snooker. When you try and you're on a bit of a roll, you feel a bit confident, and you don't want to concede and play safe. You want to carry on with the break. If you miss, you can go right and you give it to your opponent. It has a 23 cushion. That's not too bad. It could be better though. 30-40 cushion is the least you'd want to have a bit of a cushion. As Koosman pots that red and now has a pink here. Good chance to go into the pack here. And he has done, and that's lovely. Lovely shot. Holds for the pink. He might screw back into these three here to open them up. There's nothing obviously on. He stunned it to go for the red into the top left. Any of those, well, at least the two closest together are on, and he can just tap it and just go a little bit forward for the pink again. Again, he can play the same shot he did just a moment ago on the pink and bring the white vertical. He's gone a bit too far though, but still potable. Be looking just to tap that red that he's not going for once he pots the red he is going for and away, so he can pot the pink. Lovely shot. And now a great opportunity to open this pack. Off this, and that's lovely. Red has come out for him beautifully. 28 break. Can follow through for the black into the middle here, or move into the screw back into the red near the pink, which he has done perfectly on the pink. Still that pack of four though, that needs to be disturbed. You might have to stun it hard here to send the white down towards this red on the left-hand cushion, or follow through for the red near the black spot, and the red into the center, bottom center. He's having a look at this red. But yes, this one into the center is the best one. He'll screw back for the pink here again, hopefully with a bit of an angle. He could play have top and go for the black, and that's what he's decided to do. Now, nothing obviously on here. He's going to have to put a lot of top on this, try and move into this pack, or if he misses it, he should be on the, oh, should be on the red to the left of the black spot, but it's not worked out great for him, so end of break really. You have to play safe here. But as a 20-point lead, is he looking at this red as a pot? I think he is. And he's got it. Great shot to keep the break going. Just had enough room to pot it, but I think the pink and black are now not available. He's going to have to go for the blue. if he wants points or green. Going to be difficult to get any position. I think the red that is slightly dislocated from the other three may go into the bottom left, but it's how he can get position on it. So, but he's tried to move it round. At least he's got the 5 points, but he's not got an opportunity to pot it here. So he's going to have to play into the bulk area now. 26 points, 26 points in front. So Mushtaq will be back on the table. Well, that looks a bit over hit there. That's not a great shot by Kuzman. He's left it on. And now Mushtaq has this red into the top left-hand pocket, which is resting on the left-hand cushion, top left-hand cushion. And the natural angle, if he plays it with just a little bit of pace, not if he doesn't hit it hard, just plays it soft here, it should take him to the pink, into the bottom middle. And if he does get position here, Jasper Kuzman will be kicking himself because he had the advantage. And just on that shot, just over hitting it too much, a little bit, has now give advantage to Mushtaq. Pink into the bottom middle. Screw back here off this red for the black. Can follow through to the pink if he wants. There's a number of options. It's a nice little table here Mushtaq has. Just got to get the pace right. He's going to go for the red above the black spot to give him a better angle to get in position. He's got position on the pink now. So just to roll the pink into the top left. We'll be on the red to the left of the pink. Slightly gone too far, but it shouldn't be a problem potting it. You go up for the blue. That's not a good shot in my view. Well, he's got the black actually. My apologies to Mushtaq. Can stun it. So the white should go to the right once he hits this black or off the cushion. Hits the red. Now will he give him? It has. Give him an angle for the top middle. So still in play here. All to play for. Mushtaq has the advantage. 4 points behind. 35 on the table. Red goes into the top middle. Slightly too close to the left-hand cushion, but shouldn't be an issue. Lots of top on off after this pink. Take the white across to the side of the table for the yellow. So red's all gone, and colours on their spots. But obviously has a longish pot here. Needs to get good position on the green. Yellow goes in. It's a nice positional shot on the green. His lead goes to 5 points. He needs up to the blue to leave Jasper needing snookers. That's gone a bit too straight for central. He's gone out of position slightly for this brown. It's potable, but no, he's missed it. Where's it going to end up? And he's given it to Kuzman. Kuzman has a chance here. What a chance for Mushtaq there. Just that's going out of position off the green onto the brown. And now Jasper, who needs all the balls. Blue, pink and black. But they're all on the spots, so on paper, this should be relatively easy for... Oh, he's missed the blue! Let's just see if that's not a... And Kuzman says, oh my fucking God. And I don't blame him, that was a terrible miss. And Mushtaq, does this blue needed? Well, actually, no, he needs the pink. But surely, and what a terrible position. Mushtaq has left himself too straight on the pink here. And Kuzman may be saying his luck has been appalling, but he got some good luck there in terms of Mushtaq not getting on position. That was a terrible shot by Mushtaq, and he cuts the pink and he misses it. And I'm lost for words, to be fair. In snooker terms, that blue was a terrible shot by Mushtaq. He had the frame won, and he played out of position, played the blue too quick, and now Kuzman is back in the game. He just needs to get position on the black here. Plays the black, the pink goes in. Didn't have enough purchase to get the white round, so we're on a black ball. It's a black ball game in this 12th frame. And Mushtaq could have won this frame on 2 occasions in this end game, as Kuzman sends the black close to the baulk cushion. So black ball game to decide this 12th frame, as Mushtaq sends the black to the opposite side of the table, near its spot. Possible shot to nothing here for Kuzman. Doesn't attempt it, just plays the safety shot, keeping the object ball central along the spine of the table, nearest to the cushion as possible. Mushtaq does the same, has got a good white tightly on the cushion, and tightly, the object ball tightly on the black cushion. This will be slightly more difficult to play the black back into the baulk area in terms of having control of whereabouts the black goes. So that's why Kuzman's is playing it just along the top left-hand cushion. Now, Mushtaq can just push the black back onto the baulk cushion, the right cushion. Don't think he'll try a double here. No, he's just pushing it into the baulk area. So this is just about who's going to make the first mistake. Kuzman sends the black again towards its spot, as close to the cushion as he can get it. But it's not tight on the cushion, so Mushtaq can do the same, and they could just keep doing this until someone loses the concentration. And Mushtaq decides to play it slow and put the black on the top left. Now, chance of a double here for Kuzman. He's usually good at these shots, so... And Mushtaq says, oh no, realises what he's done. Kuzman concentrating, you can tell he's going for this double. There it goes. And he's potted it, so... Frame 2 Kuzman, and Mushtaq makes his third mistake especially in the latter half of that frame, had a chance on the when he was playing for the green, lost position on the brown. Then Kuzman missed a long red into the bottom left, and Mushtaq just needing the blue and pink, didn't play position on the pink well, and perhaps thinking about it now, perhaps Mushtaq thought he only needed the blue. But anyway, he didn't get position on the pink, and that left it into a black ball deciding situation. But Jasper Kuzman takes the frame, and it's back to 2 points different, 2 frame difference. It looks as though they're going to be playing another frame. Of course, there we go. Mushtaq has to go for prayer now. So that's the end of this session. So they'll be back at 1:30, I presume. I'm just looking at the table chat. They're just discussing either whose break it is next when they reconvene. So it's Jasper's decision about whether he's going to play to the end. Well, Mushtaq will be here, so Jasper's not been forthcoming in whether he'll be back later or not. He seems as though he's thinking about it. So anyway, what we do know is that the score is 7-5. Jasper needs 3, and Mushtaq needs 5. So 8 frames to play. But it seems as though we're definitely finished for the moment. So that is the end of this broadcast. Great little match, great little session. Thanks for watching. And if they do reconvene later on, depending on how many frames they're playing, we should be back later on. But for the time being, that's the end of this broadcast. Thank you for watching. Keep practicing, and I'll see you soon.